spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium, as we'll see a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida Atlantic's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates.
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the shotgun, the inside kid did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So LSU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to.
He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Catch in the middle, it's Ramos. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Spin. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quickly complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. He makes the catch. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hauls it in. Stopped just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Williams looking for a man. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Just keeps slinging it. He's got it on the move. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover it. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Oklahoma State proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Pokes team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Working on the right. Good, solid pickup on now, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams will pass. They're working that left side. Pass the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. It's complete to the left. Got room at the 35. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Touchdown, LSU! Catch and run for 6. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Second down coming up. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Hamilton. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Creates a little space.
Return is brought down at the 33. And your LSU Tigers will take over.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. On target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Punts it out of the air. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Williams looking for a man. Caught. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. LSU lining up 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Williams will pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. 1st and 10. swings it out to the flat. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking downfield on first down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Owls. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Williams looking for a man. Right on the money. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. LSU quick to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They get to the line quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Got him in. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. 10. Touchdown, Owls. And they turn it. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. To the air on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Quarterback making checks. They'll send the back in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. First down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Quarterback empties his backfield. Williams will pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Finds his man. Stumbled to the ground. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Zings it complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Williams looking for a man. He'll take another shot here. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Owls! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 10 over Sam Houston. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Using the quick game. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Gets it out fast. And midfield, he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. LSU getting set on first and 10. Williams will pass. Got his man. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
The offense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now is 10.
Turning it on. Powers through. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Williams looking for a man. He lets it fly. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He took a hit as he threw it.